Okay. All right. So let's say you have this car right here. And let's say you have a pedestrian here. Let's say the light for the car is currently red. This pedestrian, while the light is still red for the car, steps off the crosswalk to try to cross the road in this direction. But as soon as this pedestrian steps off the crosswalk, the light changes green for the car. Who has the right of way? The car or the pedestrian? So I'll repeat it one more time. The car is waiting at a red light. While the light is red for the car, the pedestrian attempts to cross the street. But as soon as they step off the crosswalk, the light changes green for the car. The pedestrian is still maybe 1 foot off the sidewalk, not in the path of the car, but they're not on the sidewalk. So they're not in the path of the car, but they're not on the sidewalk either. Who has the right of way here? The car or the pedestrian?
The car.
Now, the person in the car is taking their road test. What should that person do here? Should they give it some gas and go cautiously? Should they stop and wait to see what the pedestrian is going to do? Should they ask the examiner what to do? Or should they motion to the pedestrian to cross the street?
Me, I will stop. Because some pedestrian will always try, they will try to cross. Sometimes when it's even turned to green, they will try to cross it. And you can't say that you press the gas, because if you press the gas, you might hit the person.
Okay. All right, let's
I
go.
will
Let's
speed
step
up
back.
with caution.
Okay, so we got one person that says remain stopped. We have one person that says proceed with caution. Does anybody say ask the examiner or motion to the pedestrian to cross? Is asking the examiner wrong? Or if you ask the examiner, will they even tell you what to do here? Or will the examiner stay quiet and expect you to know how to handle this situation the correct way?
Expect me to know how to handle it.
Right. So the examiner is going to expect you to know how to handle the situation. So you can't ask the examiner what to do here in most situations. Is it okay to motion to the pedestrian to cross the street? Now, again, your light is green. The pedestrian has already stopped. They're in the crosswalk, but they're not in your way. Or would it not be okay?
What do you mean by motion to the pedestrian?
You say, sometimes you want your pedestrian and the other driver waves to you and says, okay, hey, you could go ahead and cross in front of me.
Oh, I'll motion to them if they're already there to just go.
Okay. Now, I think did you change your answer? Did you say that you would tell the pedestrian to cross, but the first thing you said was proceed cautiously? If you did, just tell me why you changed your answer.
You said the person wasn't on your way, right?
They're not in your way, but they are in the crosswalk.
In the crosswalk.
Right. They're off to the
So
side.
I'll keep my answer. I'll proceed with caution.
Let me go back to this question of telling the pedestrian to cross in front to go ahead and cross. You motion to them, telling them it's okay, go ahead and cross. Is that okay to do that, or is it wrong to do that?
It's wrong. It's wrong to do that because maybe the one at your back might pass you and it can hit the person,
Okay, so you have people behind you who are waiting, correct?
Yeah.
If
And they
you
might not
wait,
know that you're waiting for the pedestrian to cross the road.
right, so
They
they may
might.
not know what's going on behind there.
In the front, yeah.
Um,
So
and who has the right of way here? You or the pedestrian?
you.
Okay, if you stop and tell the pedestrian to go across here when the pedestrian is not in your way, so it's not dangerous, and it's not immediately dangerous, and they're not, and they're off to the side, could that be considered as you impeding the flow of traffic?
Yes.
Yes.
If you remember from the document, could impeding the flow of traffic be an automatic fail?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, impeding the flow of traffic could be an automatic fail. All right, so you don't want to impede the traffic. The way you can determine are you impeding the traffic here is you determine who has the right of way. If it's the car that has the right of way, and the car has an opportunity to go here because the light is green, but they choose to wait in a non-dangerous situation, they are impeding the flow of traffic. So if the car does not move here, whether that is remain stopped or they tell the pedestrian to go ahead and cross in front of them, that could be and most likely will be a fail. Now, if the pedestrian is inching, they're walking, maybe it looks like the pedestrian's in some type of motion. They look like they're in a hurry to cross the street. Then maybe you wait a second to see what they're gonna do. But how long should you wait before you decide that you're gonna go? How long should you wait? If you're not sure what the pedestrian's gonna do, how long should you give them to decide what they're gonna do? Maybe about 2 seconds. I would probably give them 2 seconds to decide what they're gonna do. And if you're still not sure, then you should proceed what? Proceed cautiously. And the reason you proceeding cautiously means keep watching them as you start to roll. So as you start to roll, you also have in the back of your mind to be quick to step on what? Just in case. Be quick to go back to what?
Break.
Go to the brake just in case they start to move the same time you're starting to move, which can happen. All right. So proceed cautiously is the correct thing to do here. Pedestrians don't always have the right of way, but it can be tricky determining what to do or how to handle a situation like this.
If you need professional lessons or instruction, please contact me at 347-699-6381. I am a licensed driving instructor with over 30 years of experience, and I offer full driving packages and specialized classes. Driving lessons are conducted in Brooklyn only, but if you need a 5-hour class certificate, please register for one of my weekly virtual pre-licensing courses. Fortunately, your location does not matter when taking an online class, and it's an easy way to support this channel. Your certificate will either be mailed out to you or made available for pickup immediately upon completion of the class. Thanks in advance. For exclusive content and more detailed explanations, please visit my Patreon channel. All links will be in the description. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed this quiz. And please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.